Hi, my name is Ian Lack, and I am a sophomore at Merida Mesa High School, and this is my sophomore project on lacrosse. So, lacrosse has had an extremely beneficial impact on my life ever since I started playing spring of 7th grade. Leading up to spring of 7th grade, I was a very shy kid because I had just moved a whole city away from some of my best friends from my childhood that I'd known since I started school or even since before that, to a school where I knew no one, knew nothing, and I was just extremely shy. I'd eat lunch by myself practically every day. I didn't really know anyone, and I was like that all the way up until I started playing. In 7th grade, I was pretty shy up until spring of 7th grade year when one of my really good friends said that there was a lacrosse camp after school at our middle school, and we decided to go. And from that day on, I started playing lacrosse every single day, every chance I got, whether it was at school, at home, at night under the porch light. Anytime I'd go and play to give me something to do. And then from that point on, I really burst out of my shell from being a super shy kid with no friends and being scared to talk to anyone, even teachers, to being a kid who knew everyone knew him, and it was just really beneficial in my life. And I went from being a kid who would hardly come out of the classroom, I just stand there breaking lunch, to a kid who didn't want to be in the classroom and who always wanted to be out with his friends, just socializing. It had a huge impact on my mental health because through 8th grade and 9th grade, I had lost quite a few family members, and I was really just in a terrible state in my life. And lacrosse just helped me through it because every time I was feeling down and just didn't want to go on, I'd go outside, play lacrosse, hit the wall, go out with my friends and play catch or shoot around, and it just brightened my day. Or any time I was feeling sad or anything, I would go play lacrosse and I'd forget all about it and it'd make my day 100 times better. And lacrosse in my high school life, from when I went to playing at a JV level my freshman year to playing at a varsity level my sophomore year, and being able to put down kids 3 times my size, being a skinny white kid from Marietta who can hardly lift lots of weight, to being a skinny white kid from Marietta who can get past a 300-pound lineman with little to no effort. And I think the cultural perspective that really is portrayed through my experience would be formation of cultural and personal thought, because lacrosse has really shaped my personal and cultural thought on the world and on myself. I went from thinking little of myself, thinking I couldn't accomplish much, to being able to understand that I can do great and that I have the potential to do great. It also made me look at the world in a different manner. I had a very, I don't know how to put this, kind of negative view on the world because of I had a negative view on myself. And lacrosse helped to change that and helped me to see the world as a pretty good place that had tons of opportunities. And it shaped my cultural perspective because the lacrosse community has a very just set cultural perspective, and I picked that up very quick. I adapted the values, started talking like them, acting like them, and it changed my life. And it brought me from thinking that the world was a tough place, couldn't get anything, to realizing that if I wanted something, I had to go and work for it. I had to work my butt off every single day for it, and that transferred into my school life. Because in middle school, I didn't have very good grades. And then once I started playing lacrosse, I realized that I needed the grades to play. So I started every day. Grades first, then lacrosse. I'd get home, get my homework done, make sure it was all right, go into playing lacrosse, go into school, take that test, get that good grade, so then I could go into the field, play that game, do really well, and then continue to play. And even today, I still have extremely good grades. I've never dropped below a 3.5 ever in my high school career, even since playing lacrosse. I will just grind out my homework, and then I can go play lacrosse every single day. I'll skip practice to to study my homework, study for tests, anything. Because if anything, if I don't have good grades, I can't play lacrosse, and lacrosse is one of the most important things in my life to me. Thank you, and have a good day.